Soda popping. Show me what happened.
It is.
Yeah.
All right.
Cycle of life, man.
So let's break it down.
All right, so yeah, this is I've barely done this dungeon because again, I quit the game around when they released this. I played exhaustively up to about this point, and then I just got bored of the game. So yeah, this dungeon I don't really know it. I know there's ways to AoE farm it though. I did try those. I think you can like lead the hyenas up this like little wall. You group them up. You can blizzard them down. It's pretty cool. But other than that, I really don't know the dungeon well. So let's see what happens. All right, he's playing Mage. This is my bread and butter. I've not played for a long time, but I know how to play Mage.
And it's really, and I would know this, it's easy to go back to things with hindsight glasses. It is. A lot of people don't account for human error, but I'm going to watch this and I'm going to break it down with that in mind.
Have you seen the guy that's trying to actively reduce his age?
I know. Oh, that's crazy. I've seen this dude.
We got two, so just focus this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boss is coming too, watch out.
Yeah. Well, I got shield wall. God damn.
Run.
Just run. Can you target dummy?
Okay, they pulled an extra mob pack here. Does it include a boss or not? I don't know what these mobs are, but it seems like somebody pulled something. How did they pull that?
Boss is coming too, watch out.
Yeah. Well, I got shield wall. God damn.
Okay.
Run.
Just run.
All right. They pulled the boss. So I don't know what his skill spec is, whether he has like frost, what do you call it when like there's a chance to proc freezes and stuff. But in general, if you're here, you want to make a little bit of space as a mage. You want to drop down Blizzard. You drop like rank 1 Blizzard and you slow them, anything that's running after your group, and then you run with your group because you're going to be able to make better space in your group because you have Blink, right? So yeah, that's what you do in this spot if you're going to be running away. Drop a real quick, like 2 ticks of Blizzard, hit them all with Blizzard. I mean, it depends what his specs are, because if he doesn't have like Blizzard slow spec'd in, then you don't do that at all. Because Blizzard's only good if you get the, if you spec into it for the, it's like a massive slow if you spec it. If you don't spec it, it does almost nothing. So in that case, you just run. Maybe you can go for an Ice Nova and then run, but that's about it.
Can you target dummy?
Okay, run, sure.
Okay.
Target dummies are down. That's
so
fine.
the problem here is if you have a look, they drop target dummies, good. These guys are going to be run faster than you. They're going to catch up to you, right? You got to slow them somehow. They drop the target dummy. That's going to help.
Target.
But like, I don't know what their classes are, but it looks like what are these classes? Like priest, I'm guessing. There's a warrior. I can't tell. Is that a druid? Like, you're the only guy who has ways to deal with this. You just got to slow them down. You got to drop a... Well, I mean, again, I don't know if he has slows, though. So, Druid, Mage, and Rogue. Yeah, so you got to drop down your Blizzard if you're spec'd into it. If you're not... At this point, I would never risk going for Frost Nova. It's just going to get you killed. Like, you can walk in Frost Nova, run out, but I wouldn't do it. It's too risky.
Dummies are down. That's fine.
I can target.
I mean, from right here, I would just start rank 1 Blizzarding immediately. Even, it's a sticky situation. Does he have rank 1 Blizzard on his bar?
You have to. You have to have rank 1 Blizzard in your bar.
I assume that's his rank 1 Blizzard and that's his max rank. Does he click it?
He's also out of mana. He has 1,400 mana out of 6k. So this is something to consider as well. He has no mana left. Also, you don't need to have rank 1 Blizzard in your bar. So most people who play, like, I don't know if most people do this. I do this. Like, I'll have a modifier for rank 1. So I'll have Blizzard, and then if I hold Alt and click Blizzard, it gives me rank 1 Blizzard, right? I'll just put a modifier key to make it rank 1.
Bosses can't be slowed. Doesn't matter.
You slow the trash mobs.
Boss gets tanked. No problem. And the other mobs just get CC'd in the backline. Pretty simple.
Yeah, but rank 1 Blizzard's not that expensive. Expensive is the really high Blizzard, but still, you are very low on mana. How did he go so low in mana?
It is.
Yeah.
All right.
Why are they starting the fight at low mana?
Cycle of life, man.
So let's break it down.
He's like half mana, well, a bit more.
Coming too. Watch out.
I know. He's. Oh, that's crazy. I've seen this dude.
Also,
We got 2, so just focus this.
Yeah.
Okay.
he casts Blizzard and there goes all his mana, obviously.
Boss is coming too. Watch out.
Like that literally
Yeah,
burnt
yeah.
all his
Well,
mana.
I got shield wall.
That's just unlucky.
Yeah, that's a max rank.
You're fine.
Massives.
No. I can target them. Yeah. Should I do it?
Just kill the massive. Yeah,
Okay,
target them.
blink.
Kill the massives.
I'm not a fan of that blink.
Is that a max rank? There's-
Kill the massive.
All right.
Just get CC'd in the backline. It's tanked. Bosses can't be slowed. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Boss gets tanked. No problem. And the other mobs just get CC'd in the backline. Pretty simple.
A one-shot stop entertainment spot.
I don't know. Does he click that? I don't know.
Just kill the massive. Yeah, target them. Kill the massives.
No.
Also, yeah.
Okay, so he's going for Blizzard. He's at 1400 mana.
You're fine.
There's a blizzard.
Oh, that's a horrible misplay. Like he burnt literally every mana he has. You have to play rank 1
It's
Blizzard. That's horrible.
Is that a max rank?
His entire mana's gone.
I can target them. Yeah. Should I do it?
Just kill the massive. Yeah,
Okay,
target them.
blink.
Kill the massives.
No.
Like you burn
Also,
your
yeah,
entire
you're
mana
fine.
from there. You gotta be able to do that more than once. Because like so you got a lot of trash mobs. Supposedly one of these is a boss. I don't know what the boss is because I've not really gone this far into Classic, but one boss is fine. Your tank can hold aggro on him. You have a healer. You got to keep everything else slowed behind it though while you're running away.
Oh, that's a max rank. Okay.
Although to be fair, like I'm nitpicking here. If we're being honest, anyone can make that mistake in the moment. He might not even know he's low in mana, right? It is a bit of a newbie mistake because it probably just means he's not used Blizzard much, like as a rank 1 ability. So he probably doesn't like he's not very used to PvP. So in PvP, you will use rank 1 Blizzard if especially like group versus group or like bigger PvP zones, because it just CCs a large amount of people. You never use max rank Blizzard in PvP because you're just going to run out of mana in no time.
Yeah, that's a max rank blizzard. And
Also, I think he canceled the Blizzard.
I think there's a lot of fear.
I'm not even sure if his Blizzard went through because he cast it and then he ran the moment it started casting.
Pirate is scared as fuck right now.
He's channeling here.
I think he has no idea what's like able to
Can you even cancel Blizzard after it starts channeling? Does it always get a tick off? I don't
happen.
remember.
He doesn't know what any of these mobs do, so he is terrified for his own life. He is.
Sure he is.
And I can excuse that. That's fine. Like, can't flack on someone for sucking. Or not sucking, just not knowing. However, the max rank Blizzard here was a part of just sucking. I don't
Sure.
know why
I
you
mean,
would
sure.
max rank here.
Sure.
I don't know the plan. And then cancel it immediately, only hitting one hyena. But again, panic, sure.
Yeah.
It's a lot of mooncloth.
Any grenades,
I got last
anything.
stand. You can just
Heal him,
kill
heal
them.
him, heal him, heal him.
Yeah, you just heal me. Just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me. Sitting bear form.
Snuppy, just run.
I see he also has mana gem, and I'm
Yeah, he has
assuming
mana
that's
gem.
the
Isn't that? I don't know what that
the
is.
mage weave, or the, what do they call it? The robes of the archmage, and they're on use gives mana.
Wait, do Robes of Archmage give mana on use? Because I know you have the offhand shield that gives mana. You have the gems that give mana. You can have more than one gem as well. But do the Archmage robes give mana? I forgot what they do. Doesn't matter really.
Okay, so he has a lot of mana. I don't. That's either holy water. Well, it's not a mana potion.
But he definitely has mana pots somewhere, right?
I don't see any mana potions in his bag, actually. Unless this is actually a mana pot. But I assume that it's next to Scourge Stones, it's holy water. Okay, so he doesn't have a mana pot unless it's behind his Gandalf hat. But he does have mana gem, and he does have the robes, and that's enough.
I can help a lot. Yeah.
And honestly, even if he didn't have that, rank 1 Blizzard. That's your job here.
Sure.
That is,
Agreed.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
they should all be walking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of shitty. So it's quite obvious that the team stopped right around.
Or the
Boss is on me. Sitting bear form.
Snuppy, got last
anything.
stand. You can
Heal
just
him,
kill
heal
them.
him, heal
They heal him, heal him, heal him.
Yeah, you just heal me.
You see
just
the
come back
priest
a
turn
little bit.
around, right? They're doing something behind there. You're the only guy who has big CC, like big slow CC. So the tank is getting healed. Priest turning around to help.
Boss on me, sitting bear
I don't know. Like I don't know what their interaction was, but
form.
just
Not
running
being
away
just
is kind of shitty.
I see he also has mana gem, and this is mana
Like
gem,
he,
and
he just
take one
bailed. He's
blizzard.
like, yeah, screw this.
That's your job here. That is
So if I was the other players, and let's say they all wipe, I don't know who wipes here. I'd be kind of salty about that for sure.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
they should all be walking
What are
out
you talking
together.
about?
You don't think turning around can do anything? Of course it can. I mean, okay, so I don't know what happens after this, but they obviously turned around to help the tank who was holding aggro on the boss, right? And your job really is just to CC the other minions, because you're the only person who can like AoE CC properly.
And they should all be
Am I
fine.
walking.
This
Look at
is
my mana.
savageable. Come
Innervate
on,
you?
man.
Just kill the mastiffs.
Innervate,
Kill the
innervate,
mastiffs.
innervate.
Innervate the
Use
healer.
Nova,
Kill
bro,
the
come on.
mastiffs. We got
Big
this.
deal.
In the sense of
War stomping.
Do you
War
see my
now?
mana?
smirking.
What am I
He
supposed to
even
do for you?
Well, you do have mana here, and does he not have the spell? Wait, where's the spell that gives you mana? Evocation. Is evocation on cooldown? Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay.
Just kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we
More
just
than
got
more on
another
the way,
pass
more on the
run
way.
now.
Nice, Nova.
You still okay? So even though he says he's out of mana, he still has mana for Blizzard. He doesn't have mana for max rank Blizzard, but he can do rank 1 Blizzard easily.
The mastiffs can be ice novas.
Wait, why is he popping Frost Barrier here? He just burnt his mana on a Frost Barrier for what?
Now we're gonna wait.
Nusara.
No.
Okay.
Okay, get out, get out.
Like you're
Run,
literally putting
run.
your like.
He
there's
has
nothing
mana,
close
so I don't
by.
know.
Evocation's on cooldown, man.
You have okay. Evocation is on cooldown, sure.
I can
But you
talk
have
last
mana
one.
gem and you have
mana
ropes.
is-
Oh come. Okay. No. I'm sorry. This is entirely his fault. Like
Cooldown, man.
You have okay.
you're 100% not dying as Mage here. 100%. You are so far away from the mobs that are actually aggroed. You're so far away, and you're right next to the exit. There's no world you die here. You help your friends out here. I'm sorry. No. Now, here, while they're running at you, one person's dead. Drop your CCs, drop your slows. Use your mana gem. Pop it, help them out a little bit. And if they get too close, you even have freaking barrier up. The exit is
get out,
literally
get out.
right there. Nah.
Get out.
Run.
He has mana, so I don't know.
Evocation's on cooldown, man.
Yeah, it's right there. He has mana for rank 1 Blizzard, but he also has...
Okay, evocation is on cooldown, sure.
yeah.
I can
But you
talk
have
last
mana
one.
gem and you have.
I mean, to be fair, he probably didn't even realize he had mana gem. He probably doesn't realize he has... I forgot Robo the Archmage gives mana. It's been a long time since I played. But yeah.
Ropes.
Is
Moment of
Ice
peace well.
Nova.
Also, problem is, I never got Robo the Archmage because I did engineering and herbalism. Herbalism because I like to farm Black the Lotus, so I never crafted those robes.
There's no mate that much mana.
He had in his brain that boss is immune to CC, so he forgot that the boss isn't even the threat in this pull. I don't know who the threat in the pull is, but from the beginning, the entire idea is you as the mage are supposed to CC all the trash mobs and keep them slowed, and then the tank can deal with the boss because he has a healer, right? So while you're running, you're constantly keeping the trash behind the boss, not close enough to attack the tank. Tank tanks the boss all the way to the exit, right? And you get there safe and sound. Now, he massively messed up by dropping a really high-ranked Blizzard and burning all of his mana for no reason, for one tick. So, let's put it this way. Absolutely, 100%, if he doesn't throw, nobody dies there. Absolutely. If he doesn't throw, nobody dies. Nobody. Everybody survives this. Secondly, leaving through the barrier when all the mobs are super far away and you still have teammates running, like this right here, entering this while the mobs are still all the way over there and your team is still trying to run away is rat behavior. I'm sorry. Like I mean, that's just bad, dude. Yeah, but these are inexperienced players. No. These, like, PirateSoftware, supposedly he's like an expert WoW gamer. At least he says like he's been playing WoW all his life, and the other people in this group I'm pretty sure are as well. So, yeah, leaving here is trash. Now, I do understand his reasoning in his mind. Like, I'm out of mana. There's nothing I can do to help. But that's not really quite true. There's a lot you can do to help. Especially if your Frost Barrier is still up and your HP is going to be fine, and you can cast at least one cast of rank 1 Blizzard. He probably forgot he has rank 1 Blizzard. So, 422, like, the fact that he did this...
Aussie, are you fine?
The fact that he just literally burnt, like, all of his mana on a max rank Blizzard here means he forgot he can cast rank 1, right? He forgot he has rank 1 Blizzard as an ability. So, it's just like a lack of experience playing Mage. But no, like, at the end of the day, the following should happen. He should say, hey guys, I fucked up. I could have played a lot better. I panicked. I didn't want to die. And I forgot all about my mana gems. I forgot about rank 1 Blizzard. I goofed. My bad. You know, and that's it, right? That's all you got to do. Like, I wouldn't shit on him. Like, I tell him, hey man, what the fuck happened? He'd be like, oh, I messed up, dude. Sorry. Like, I panicked. I forgot everything. It is what it is. You move on. Next.
Sure.
I can
But you
talk
have
last
mana
one.
gem and you have
mana
ropes.
is
Moment of
Ice
as well.
Nova. There's no mage that much mana.
You have a boss in you. You called run.
Getting
I
slowed.
ran.
This is not the time to
Yeah.
be argumentative.
Yeah,
It's just not.
I agree.
Wait,
anything for me?
I can-
Stubby. Oh,
I
no.
don't
If that's in Discord, I'm annoyed,
think...
but
I cannot stun him. Aussie,
No,
are you
just
good?
run, just run out,
Yeah,
run
I'm
out.
Are you good?
The
Aussie?
boss-
Mods
Hey,
was
not
at $1.76.
They called
The boss
run.
came up after,
I
like, the
ran,
Masters
and I was
2,
out of mana.
after we,
I don't know what the hell they were expecting, dude. That
Nah, bro. Okay, this is probably why the entire controversy is happening. Like, he just got defensive right off the bat.
does not make any sense. No, they overpulled 2 polls and the boss. Like,
so I assume he's muted and he's talking to his chat right now.
Yeah.
With his hand being there, I'm assuming it's a mute.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, the regular ogres can still be polyed. We just had the boss and like 5 mastiffs and 2 ogres. We could have polyed.
They didn't even need to run. I think they probably could have done that. Sure, they made the call to run. That's fine. Like, I could totally see why they made.
I don't know if they could have done that because I've not really done this dungeon. I quit playing Classic after they released Battlegrounds, which is around the same time they released this dungeon. I got bored of it, but so I don't know what they could have fought, whether they could have or not.
The call. They could have fought and killed it. But whatever. But wow, that was a horrible.
Pirate, king of roaches, smirks at death. Out of mana.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, yeah, he did fuck up. He played it badly as a mage. I wouldn't be mad at him if I was in his group. Even if I was one of the people who died, I'd be like, yeah, dude, you fucked up. It is what it is. Like, we'll play again in the future. But if after that he's like, yeah, I there's nothing I could have done better. Like, you guys said ran, I run. Like, so also, to be fair, like, I can't criticize him for even this because this is him in the moment. He probably, no, let's not say L yet. He probably doesn't realize what he did wrong. He probably doesn't realize yet he had mana available. He probably doesn't realize yet he stupidly burnt his mana doing max rank Blizzard. Like, he probably doesn't realize that, you know, it's been only like 5 seconds. He doesn't really have the time for it to sink in. These are the things I did wrong. This is what I could have done better, right? So it's like, this is in the moment. It's hard to really reflect that fast.
I don't think he got them killed on purpose. I think he just sucked ass and panicked.
Yeah.
Walked it out.
And from what I
Yes,
gather,
literally.
again, I haven't deep dived this stuff, but from what I've gathered, he never said he did anything wrong. I mean,
after you look back on your own play, you got to say, yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. I mean, it's that simple. Like, I mean, okay, so Thor is he knows how to speak well. He's pretty damn smart. At least he comes off that way. And there's no way he's not really smart because he makes a lot of smart content. So I'm guessing in his mind, he has a certain image of, I'm this really smart, super intellectual streamer who is really good at the stuff he does. I'm guessing that's his like internal vision of himself as a streamer. But when you do screw up, you just got to say I screwed up, you know? You just got to say it. I can see myself saying I did nothing wrong if I really thought I did nothing wrong in the moment. But if I review my own footage, you have to review your footage after that, especially if controversy is happening, just to make sure you're in the right. I'd be like, yeah, I actually did screw up. I messed up.
again, like, I'm not going to fault the guy for sucking. Like, did not use his toolkit, did not use his mage properly whatsoever.
up.
I think if you put, I mean,
If I okay, so I can't say if I did it, I would have saved the group because I haven't played in a long time. But if I was like playing World of Warcraft 24 hours a day or like I used to, there's a very low chance anybody dies there. Like that would have been a fine run. Like we would have been okay probably. He made mistakes. Like nobody should have died there.
I could name 5 mages 60 right now. Lakari, no one dies there, believe it or not. Cobalt Streak, no one dies there. Ampi, no one dies there. Nathan, no one dies there. Zico, well, Zico's dead, but
I mean, Zico died in his hardcore, did he?
Zico on his 40 mage, I don't think anyone dies there.
Moon waddled so pirate could run.
No one dies there. No one. Not a
He
single
says
person.
him out of
Yeah, I
mana
agree.
goes to click the mana crystal, then ice
Just-
barriers instead.
Yeah, did he hover over? Oh, so he knew he had mana gem.
He didn't necessarily know he had. I don't think he knew he had mana gem. I'm pretty sure he didn't know he had it. He probably just spaced out because he was panicking. In his mind, it was like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run away, make sure I survive, but as long as I'm playing 100% safe, I'll do whatever's in my power to save my group. And he gets there. Whoop! I still have no mana. It's not worth risking walking up to it. Not yet. Nope. I'm out of here. You know. He just like tunnel visioned his way. He's probably just staring at his invocation and that's it. He's like, I'm out of mana. When I have no mana, I have a spell called invocation. Nope, it's on cooldown. I'm out of here.
It's a misplay.
Even an ice though would have been enough.
You guys pulled that when
I think he didn't realize he had it, and then he realized he had it after he already left and kind of just doubled down based on ego.
Wait,
I
what?
had-
He ran out.
Wait, did he hover over it after he left?
So he knew he had mana gem.
Oh, how do
No
you
one
know?
dies there.
How do we know he knew?
An ogre killed one and it walked it out.
And from what I
Yes,
gather,
literally.
again, I haven't deep dived this stuff, but
I
from
want to see.
Regular
How do you know?
ogres can still be polyed. We just had the boss and like
I'm
they called
boss
run,
came up after,
I
like, the
ran,
Masters
and I was
too,
out of mana.
after we,
I don't know what the hell they were expecting, dude. That does not make any sense. No, they overpulled 2 polls and the boss. Like,
so I assume he's muted and he's talking to.
we just had the boss.
I don't
I
see
mean-
him hovering over the mana gem.
I think he didn't realize he had it, and then he realized he had it after he already left and kind of just doubled down.
Shouldn't Pirate know what to do in a situation like that? He's been playing all his life. So I look at it through this lens. Usually, when I play World of Warcraft or any MMORPG, I have way more faith in PvP players than I have in PvE players. Because by definition, MMORPGs are supposed to be made brain dead easy. Like, if you're a PvE player, you will eventually win the game just by putting hours into it. You don't have to be good. Whereas if you're in PvP, you have to learn everything in order to be good. So, how many PvE players get to have bis all gear, finish the game, and never learn they can use lower ranks of their spells, right? If you're a PvP mage player in World of Warcraft, you have to know about low rank polymorph. You have to know about low rank blizzard. You have to know, like, for example, let's say you're fighting versus a rogue and you sheep him. You might want to do a level 1 fireball. Why would you do a level 1 fireball ever, GrappLr? Well, it's because you don't care about the damage. You just want to put the burn tick on the person in order for them not to be able to stealth, because the tick of the burn will break them out of stealth, right? A PvE player doesn't even know that level 1 fireball is an option. Why? Because, well, I'll just use the highest level fireball. You know, you don't learn a lot of the things in your kit because you never have to learn them, because PvE is brain dead easy. So anybody who plays a lot of PvP, they're very good at their mana management, because how do you lose in PvP? You run out of mana a lot of the time. And especially in a lot of different matchups. Your mana is a resource. If you run out, you can't do any more damage. So you have to know how to deal with mana. You have to know which ranks of spells to use, etc., etc., etc. He probably hasn't done a lot of PvP. So in his mind, he just has the spell Blizzard. In his mind, he knows he has rank 1 Blizzard. He even has it on his toolbar. He just doesn't have the muscle memory for it. Never played really high M+, have you? I never played retail. Don't get me wrong here, Bo. I'm not talking about like the highest ranked PvEers. There's a lot of good MMORPG players who play very high level PvE. Absolutely. I'm just saying the average person. Like the average person, like let's say you're playing the game and there's like a pug. Hey, we're going to go do this dungeon. The average person in that group is absolute trash, brain dead. Whereas, you talk to the average person, hey, let's do some open world PvP. If that's their favorite thing to do, they're going to be a way better player on average. Of course, people who are doing like M+ and who are very good at top and hardest content, they're very good players. I'm not saying there's not good PvE players. I'm just saying the average PvPer is way better than the average PvEer. There's even clips of him talking about Blizzard Rank 1. There's a lot of meat to this. Away from Guild Wars 2, the average player is watching Netflix and others. Yeah, sure, exactly. So I understand why it didn't cross his mind to use certain things, but it is what it is.
Based on ego.
Instantly ran out, bro. You instantly ran. You didn't even look
as much
back.
as you're.
If a person wants to get better, they're going to learn why things do what they do. Yes and no. I'm 100% sure that PirateSoftware knows what Rank 1 Blizzard does, that it exists, and when you would use it. The problem is, when you get to a point where you're panicking, adrenaline is high, you're in survival mode, all that knowledge goes out the window. All you have left is your ingrained muscle memory, right? That's all you've got. If you haven't cast Rank 1 Blizzard a few hundred times in your life, you're not going to think to cast it when you're panicking. You're not. It's as simple as that. This isn't a turn-based game where you can pause the game, think what to do, and then after like 10 minutes of deliberation, yeah, that's the play. This isn't Slay the Spire, right? This isn't XCOM. This is a game where you're going to react in the moment. And in the moment, when you're panicking, the only thing you can think of is the things you've done hundreds of times.
You're angry right now. Of course I ran.
I'm not angry at all.
You overpulled 2 packs. You overpulled 2 packs and a boss. I had 1,400 mana left. I had to spend all of that mana to try and put it on Blizzard to save you guys in the first place.
You don't have to spend it all.
And nothing left.
Not really.
No, you cast highest ranked Blizzard for no reason, but besides the point.
Paying attention to party resources, you overpulled, and you weren't paying attention to where the boss was. That's not on me.
Yeah, that's... Again, I can't really... So, there's a very high chance right now he thinks he's right. And the reason he thinks he's right is because he hasn't analyzed his own gameplay. He might feel like he's right at the moment.
Ooh.
I saw about
just take some blame, goddamn.
But to be fair, like, I can see then why these guys would be really upset. And the people who are dead as well. It's like, because they know he's wrong.
Damn it.
the
Just
boss
a,
coming.
just a bit.
I don't know if we could like,
It's okay.
move back.
Not a big
faster,
deal.
but- Yeah.
But there wasn't even like
Damn.
any like information. We are just yapping about useless stuff. Do you see my point?
I mean,
not
yeah.
on
But I
me.
mean, I called it the boss coming though, but at that point, maybe it was too late to move back.
Like you're telling me like a rank 1 mage would not like at least to try Frost Nova there. Like you're not even like in danger.
Oh, I'm
can at
100%
least
in
try a
danger.
Frost Nova. Like,
100%.
No, you're not.
No, 100% in danger.
No,
When
he's
your
not.
shot color says run, it's time to run. You
Yeah, this is bullshit.
run.
Now he knows he's wrong.
That is how that works.
No, it's not.
You were the shot color. You called for run. I ran.
I'm not a shot
And I
caller.
was-
Yeah, first of all, just to run doesn't necessarily mean leave your entire team behind, especially when you see them turn around to try to save the tank. There was a very specific spot. It's like, get me heals, get me heals. You were here, the priest was here, you saw the priest turn around for heals. The first thing you do is, this actually tilts me a little bit. Like, that's absolutely bullshit. So, we were in 809.
Is that a max rank? That. I don't know why.
Any grenades,
I got last
anything.
stand. You can just
Heal him,
kill
heal
them.
him, heal him, heal him.
Yeah, you just heal me. Just come back.
Right here, he turns around. If you want to keep running, you keep running. At the very least, turn your camera around and see what's happening. Like, he doesn't even look back.
This is on me, sitting bear form.
He doesn't even
Not me,
care.
just run.
Like, he doesn't even look
I
back.
see he also has mana gem and
This is
I don't know,
on me.
like people who don't play the game, you can literally run this way while still looking behind you, like to see where the priest is going, to see what's happening, right? So yeah, like
Heal him, heal him, heal him.
Yeah, you just
like,
heal me.
heal him. Priest turns
come-
around. First thing I do, if I'm panicking, I don't really care enough. I'll keep running. I'll at least turn my camera around, see if there's anything I can do to help. Like just look behind you, like he's like, yeah, I'm
Back
just
a
out
little
here.
bit.
This is on me, sitting bear form.
Snuppy, just run.
Peace.
I see he also has mana gem and no, it's not.
You were the shot color. You called for run.
Does mob one shot? Depends on the mob. Boss probably. But boss is being tanked by the tank. Like aggro is being held by the tank. You're not going to pull aggro off the boss by using rank 1 Blizzard ever.
I ran.
I'm not a shot
And
caller.
I was out of mana.
Actually, I'm a noob.
This isn't
I
a
think I have
league
way
match.
less experience than you have.
I'm locked in.
Oh dear God.
And I can still see
yeah, I'm gonna
that
play
I can
Chalk
at
Caller
least
today.
use a Frost Nova there.
Okay, then go roll a
You were the
mage and do
first
it.
person that ran away.
I can't really talk about the mobs again. I quit Classic around the time this dungeon came out, so I haven't done this dungeon enough to know it.
And didn't even look back. Literally.
This is the
You didn't even
second
say
time.
anything.
This
You
is
could
the
have at
second.
least said like the boss.
You're just gonna talk over me? Is that what we're doing now?
Well,
We just gonna talk over me? Is that all? Is that all
I'm
we're
just
doing?
giving you my points.
No, okay. You done giving your point? You good?
Yes. I'm done.
Okay, cool. You go roll a mage then. See you around. Chief.
Yeah, he's damn dude. Like he's just being a jerk. Like he's being an asshole entirely. I can see why people are upset.
The call?
I don't think that's.
Oh no, he's still in.
Insane.
I
No,
don't. What?
Listen
What?
to Ampy and
that is
Zico about the
outrageous, dude.
situation.
You can't blame me for that. You make a bad poll. You make a bad.
It's not just about blaming you. It's about just treating people like an asshole. Like what the hell, dude? Now, to be fair, they were also like, no. So, yeah, people were telling him he's at fault, which he absolutely is. He might not think that he's at fault in the moment, but, you know, like, people died. You gotta get off your moral high ground. You're alive, nothing bad happened to you, chillax, understand people are upset because people died. You're just like, yeah, sure. At the very least, say, look, guys, I really think I did nothing wrong here. I'll look over the VOD. At the very least, do that. But you'd be like, yeah, this attitude is really just kind of scumbaggy. I don't know, man. Maybe he had a bad day. I can't judge a person off of one clip. Like, I generally speaking like his content, so.
I'll keep listening.
Call. That's on you. They pull that with the mage at no mana left. And they pull 2 packs and a boss. What the hell am I supposed to do for them?
Isn't there a
I
clip
could've-
of like Ampy with 0 mana? And like again, it's like you're not expected to play and Ampy saves. I think it's Tyler's group in Skolo. Like you're not expected to play like Ampy. But whenever someone dies, like what you do is you put on your own hindsight glasses and you take a step back and you say, if I was a robot and I played perfectly, what could I have done?
Yes, thank you. Exactly this.
And it's okay if you don't play that well. But when another mage literally does that, and then you say it's not possible, like that's weird. It is weird. And I don't know what kind of like I don't know. It's one of two things. I don't know if it's just like he put all of his defensives up. Like he f***ed up and got insecure and was panicking and then he immediately put all of his defensives up and was like he just felt bad. That is an ego thing and that's a problem. That sucks. But I understand where it's coming from. I just don't agree with it. And then you get to this point, you start gaslighting. Not even gaslight, just just refusing to take blame. Again, I don't agree with it, but I understand it. But then you go on farther and farther and farther. I guess maybe now he's like being attacked from what I've read, like every angle of the internet.
I mean, it's kind of bullshit. People start like harassing you and your mods and calling for death threats. Like that's bullshit. People are assholes. Like people need to get a life. But in general, like I'd be pretty upset if I was one of the people who died. Not because I got killed by him playing bad. Like people play bad all the time. And of course, it wasn't only his fault. Like the overpull wasn't even his fault. The fact that the situation happened was someone else's fault, right? The second pull should not have happened. So yeah, he's not the only one to blame on the deaths. What started the entire chain was not his fault. But like the attitude afterwards would piss me off if I was one of the people who died for sure. I'd be pissed. And I think people empathize with the people who died. It's like, yeah, fuck this guy here. Because they're putting themselves in the spot of the people who died.
I understand you want to triple down now because you don't want those people to feel like they're right. I don't know. I don't give a shit about all of the over the top. Like I don't know where all this is coming from. This clip is getting blown out of proportion. I don't care about anything outside of the ratting bullshit. The ratting bullshit though, on just that topic, yeah, this is kind of roachy. It is actually, it's probably the most roachy thing I've ever seen. Well, what is this?
Yeah. Wait, what does it mean to be roachy, chat?
Nice.
And just instantly go up the ramp and just pull him on the ramp.
I just kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him quickly.
Yeah,
Okay.
So fast.
Yep.
Kill the ads. Ads die first. He's on his way.
You see, chat, this is, by the way, how you change your camera angle. You can look behind you while you're doing stuff forward.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
He knows how to turn his camera around.
Oh, is this the same group? Oh, it is.
Up, 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 up.
Okay.
I'm
It's always
banished. I'm
scary
banished.
getting hit as a mage.
Bad
Behind
timing.
us as well, by the way.
Everything is
Behind.
He's coming. He's coming. Just.
Oh, we got another one. Yeah, just run out.
Oh, Jesus.
Everyone, run now. Jump down. I'm putting down target dummy. Let's just run out of here.
Oh my god.
Everybody, run.
Good
Yamato, you safe?
No, I don't think so. I'm kind of slow and I have nothing.
Do you have vanish target dummy?
Where are you guys
anything?
running? Where are you guys running?
I mean, hey, he's consistent on his mindset of run equals every man for himself.
Fair.
Dummy.
Outside to the entrance.
Jack,
Just
He,
vanish and
he
hearth. Just
truly
vanish and hearth.
believes that,
Okay, I vanish.
but that's not right.
Yeah.
No, you don't trade me.
Yeah, I mean, I'd never want to play in this guy's group. Ever. Unless I wanted to leech his viewers because he's a streamer. Other than that, I'd never group with him if I saw his gameplay from this perspective. I can't fathom doing this and not looking behind you to see what's happening with your team. Like, I can't fathom that. It's like, yep, I'm out of here. Good luck, guys.
Like, you don't have an
Are you guys
obligation
fine? Are you guys
either to
fine?
stay
I'm a
back
dummy.
and do it, but
Down
you're gonna
another
get
dummy.
labeled as kind of a rat.
Just look behind you, bro.
Oh God!
I have a dummy.
Holy!
I have no more dummies.
I have one.
This is
You see the path is clear. You can just hold, walk forward, and look behind you. At least have a look.
fake cast his teammates
Let me know.
with a
Nice
Hearthstone.
dummy. We're coming to you. Sprint if you got it. I got intercept.
Okay.
I don't have sprint.
Yeah.
There's only
Shoot.
just go.
Can't move late.
Charge.
I
Can
gotta
you
have to go
blizzard these
back.
guys?
I mean, like, hey, we got a blizzard here.
No, they're not.
Well, it's on the boss.
Safe
They're
spot.
not. They're,
But again, this is kind of how the first pull should have went. All of the other mobs are gone. You could easily Nova them, and yes, there is a boss, but that can be tanked as they move out.
not
This is a
CCable.
safe spot,
The
right?
boss is not CCable.
That's
I don't
fine.
know where you are.
You
Like,
can't
Yeah.
save spot against the boss. You can't save
No, you
spot against the
cannot.
boss. He will
Yeah,
he will
it's
take
hard,
You have to
hard,
run
hard,
out.
Just hard. I got him stunned. Where are you? Are you good, Pocket?
I'm
Or
really,
you
really
were
far.
somewhere-
He's right next to the exit. Why did he leave the group? It's okay.
I've no hearth for 2 minutes.
I mean, I get
Frick,
again
move it,
in the panic, leave the group, but
Can't
still.
just call-
Nothing I could do there. That boss is not slowable, and he has a charge.
I think should I go back to where I came from?
Okay.
Yeah. Just you need to stall as long as possible.
Maybe you can go up.
Safe, right?
Everyone.
I mean, I don't know. This is really comes down to one of those things where it's like, I get that you made terrible plays, or you didn't know what to do, or you panicked. I get that. But when you got a lot of people telling you, hey, there's things you could have done, and then you don't budge, people who are better than you at the game,
What's
Sorry.
Sarah POV?
a lot of people better than you at the game. Like if Ampi has the most credentials to be talking on anything hardcore WoW PvE related. No one's going to surpass Ampi's credentials. They're just not. Sorry. So if Ampi disagrees with you, you're wrong. It's that
Good morning,
simple.
Fluffy.
Save. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
stay in
He's
bear
just gotta
form.
run.
As well.
Stay
Usually.
in bear form.
Yeah.
Or use scat form
30
and move as
seconds.
fast as you can.
One other thing, I haven't been able to spot this at all because it's just weird, but he has something covering his HP bar. I can never see how much HP he has. I think he has like a weird like meme 1 out of whatever HP. So I'm never able to tell if he's low HP or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just
This
strange,
one's
right?
good too. Oh God.
He has his HP
How
covered
deep
at
does
all
this
times.
go?
It's an add-on.
We got a spellbinder back here.
What is this?
I'm coming.
No, we got 3. He pulled 3 things back here.
Yeah, I got them. I got them all.
Cool.
The he pulled? I don't know if he was
No, I
talking
know
about-
I'm not saying it's a bad thing to even do this. Like it can be for content. I'm just saying I'm never able to analyze whether he's like, because I saw him get hit by a ranged projectile. I don't know if he was down to very low HP and like it
the
just makes it
spellbinder,
analyzing
like
harder.
a chain reaction, but maybe it's like his subconscious of like, I don't want to say I did anything wrong. I don't know. This is weird.
What's Ampy stake?
The craziest thing is that Pirate
I haven't heard
is
this.
supposed to be this voice of a person who's played WoW a really long time, who knows everything, and when it comes down to it, he f***ing panicked like a roach and did nothing for his group. Disgusting. And then he doesn't go back on it. He acts like it's the right decision. F that, dude. Holy ego.
Is that what the term roach means? To like, I'm out of here. You guys figure it out. It's all me. Rat gameplay. Is that basically just another way to say rat gameplay? Scurry away in fear. I mean, yeah, I actually thought out, man, it's so weird. I came into this entire thing thinking I'm probably going to be on Thor's side. Because I found out about this today when I woke up in the morning. I just went through Twitter and I saw this thing like, oh, people are like giving death threats to my community. They're telling, like, they're attacking my mods, they're attacking me all over a video game. I'm like, yeah, that's bullshit. PirateSoftware is in the right, but like, I mean, I'm not talking about the death threats. Obviously, that's trash behavior. But I thought this scenario was going to be something very mild. Like, oh, somebody died in his group. Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, this is really, really bad in terms of how he's playing.
Oh. At least accept that you did the wrong thing and you killed your friends.
Well, no. Yes and no. You were partly responsible for killing your friends. You could have done better. You weren't the only reason your friends died. The pull was bad as well, but yeah, he was partly at fault for sure. That's to put it nicely, partly.
Yeah. It's just a little kind of rough around the edges the way he worded that, but yeah.
At the end of the day, he made a bad play in video game and acted like an asshat. Exactly.
Yeah, he f***ed up. It's really, it's so, I don't know, he just didn't, I feel like this has gotten blown out of proportion. And don't be wrong, like this whole thing is like, really? It is kind of f***ed up, but God, it has gone to crazy levels of just, this is.
I wonder if he would have reacted the same way if he was like a 50 or 100 viewer Andy. And not a 20,000 viewer streamer. I wonder. I'm almost certain it has to do with ego. Like, there's no other way around it. It has to be an ego thing. Nah, who knows?
This is a WoW
Hard
guild. I don't know. It's definitely gotten kind of crazy, but no, Ampy's right here. Like, those two people did not need to die.
Thing? Yeah, could very well be a brand
Pirate
thing.
Absolutely could have.
Especially like the part like, are you done? Are you done speaking over me? All right, you're out of here. Peace. Kicks him out of the Discord or whatever. Like that has to be like a, you're not worth my time because I'm a big streamer. You're not as big as I am. Thanks for the follow, Zenith.
Save them. If he played his class to a basic level, which he knew he claims to know how to do. I've seen clips and I've heard it. He claims he knows how to do. He clearly could not. In the panic, and then refused to accept any responsibility on that. That's it. That's all this is. But yeah, it's annoying.
To be honest, to be fair, Yamato's extremely childish and irritating to speak to. I never watched Yamato's content. That might be the case. You might be right.
Jokered clip.
Honestly, PirateSoftware, like straight.
Oh my god. Okay, see this. Okay.
Up, bro, this dude is a complete fraud. At least in the WoW space, I don't care if he worked for Blizzard. The guy probably made coffee for some devs. I don't even believe for a second he coded anything in this game. I don't like, dude. That's a weird take. All right, bro. Guy probably was interning there for a week. I'm not gonna believe a.
Wait, does he have any
were
reason
people
to
under
say
the
that?
impression that he's like some WoW, like, crazy good player? I was not under this impression. Were others under this impression?
It's a common take, actually. Is it?
That's how he marketed himself? Customers, I don't know. He said so himself. I mean, I would have just disagreed. If I just looked at his screen and saw rank 1 Blizzard isn't keybound. Be like, really?
I feel like it was keybound.
I don't think polymorph is.
Pretty sure it was keybound because you can see this was out of mana. This
maybe they're like hidden. I don't know.
Walks.
Yeah.
He said he was a mythic.
What is the 4 above it though? Like, maybe that's something different. I haven't played WoW in such a long time. I'm not
Raider? Sure. Okay. You can mythic raid.
That's the keybind. I don't.
And
is
like
it?
click a lot of. Like, who cares?
Oh, is it just a lower bar that has keybinds?
Especially
again?
for tanking.
That's how it works.
Either way.
Got it.
I guess, yeah, maybe like the YouTube Shorts audience is gonna like wake up. I don't know, but I was never under that impression. Who cares?
To be honest with you, that group
No, I
had
know what a
already
keybind
almost
is.
full wiped us the entire dungeon before. That was our second dire mall with the same group. The first one, we all of us had to leave drop groups that we could teleport out. The second one was this. No reason for me to do shit. Evocate was on cooldown, 2.5 minutes left.
So that's a shitty take. So what this sounds like is they almost got me killed once. They deserve to die a second time. Like, that's what it almost sounds like. He's not saying that, but it's a shitty argument. Just because you almost wiped them once doesn't mean you can play shittily and just not give a crap the second time they're about to die.
So no.
If you have that attitude, just don't play with them second time.
I didn't trust the group to survive. And no, I wasn't going to go back on the call of them saying, run, 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 it's time to run. So no.
It's a lot of confidence in being wrong. Okay, next, he's just wrong. He's labeled as a sweat in the guild. Was he?
Upon review, it was shown he did the first bad pull. Interesting.
Yeah, that's a mislabel then. Again, I've been wanting to go through and relabel people just based on how I've seen them play in general. I got to look at all of our 60s and see who's a sweat and a non-sweat for prepping for raid. I have no clue. I haven't done this because that's a...
Yeah, this is disappointing. I like PirateSoftware's content.
I've wanted to see...
He's usually had very solid takes from what I've seen.
If Tyler would ever do it. He never did it. Did a hell of a lot more than I thought. Tyler did a phenomenal job with what he had and is not...
To be fair, Tyler 1 is like world-class level in League of Legends. So he has the right mindset for World of Warcraft, which is a much easier to play game. Because you're playing versus AI instead of playing versus actual players.
Knowledge and all of it being kind of dumped on him. But he did not do that. So I want to do that.
And chess. True, he did really well in chess.
Yeah, a lot of things I think the mages forget, man, is you are a control unit. You're there to control the battlefield, and you need to be using your wards and your ice barrier.
Yes, mate. So we need a mage for every dungeon. If
so
anything goes wrong, they can just lock down everything.
Yep. Yep. I mean, they need to have rank 1 Blizzard on their bar. They need to be using their...
Wait, what? That's actually hilarious. Oh, no.
Their Frost Ward and their Fire Ward, they need to be using their Ice Barrier on cooldown, basically, because Ice Barrier has a 36...
Well, you don't need to use Ice Barrier on cooldown because you shouldn't be pulling aggro anyway. Why do you need to use Ice Barrier on cooldown necessarily? You're just going to What?
Cooldown, but lasts a minute. So
I mean, if you think you might be pulling aggro off something that can one-shot you, sure, I guess, but...
Rolling that in...
Depends on what you're fighting, I guess.
Huh. Okay, yeah, so okay. So Pirate is more of a knowledge basin. Not much of...
Like, for example, if there's something you're fighting and you think there's even a small chance you might pull aggro off of it and it can one-shot you, yeah, I'd probably keep Ice Barrier on cooldown and just have it on me at all times because it makes sense. It protects you from getting one-shot, but it depends what you're fighting. Like, you do not play Mage with Ice Barrier up 24/7 for no reason.
A gameplay basin, I guess. I don't know. Like, he sucked. He choked. He threw. And then he confidently told everyone he didn't throw when he did. That's the end of it. He's wrong. I saw Asmongold talk about it. I saw some clip earlier. What was Asmon? Why is Asmon involved in this?
Yes. Because we had already done a poll like that.
Oh my God, we're still going. What are
done a poll like this in the...
There's a lot. Jesus, there's a lot of digging here.
The second round. And that's why I'm on the fringes casting rank 1 Blizzard at the very end. And I higher rank Blizzard before that to try and do damage to the dogs, but I had to cancel it almost immediately. Got like one tick off. Because that,
didn't have
that
to.
boss is immune to CC. And it's like, dude, I'm not going to die to that.
Wait, what? That's not what happened, but...
I just can't.
He didn't higher rank Blizzard in order to... He didn't higher rank Blizzard in order to hurt the mobs. What?
At that point. It's too high risk.
I think, yeah, I think if you...
Yeah. No, I can understand that dissection of it through the lens of a bad player. I could totally get that. You had no idea what kind of threat on the boss was having. You didn't know the boss wasn't going to hurt you. You were in zero danger, but panicking because you couldn't assess the situation very well. Like, again, I see that from the lens of someone who didn't know what was going on. He has 0 add-ons. I mean, he should know that the tanks are literally beating the fuck out of the boss and probably has multiple sunders. You're not pulling threat off that boss with a Blizzard. You're not. It's not happening. You're good. Finish the clip of T1. Oh.
Afterwards, if I think people are just like pissed off because everybody...
Okay, finished it. Next.
A lot of tanks, man. Like
Yeah.
I watched
God,
it. Like,
so many
JBZ
clips.
died the other day. That was rough.
That was sad. As a mage player, that was sad to watch from 2 mages in a group. I'm gonna be honest.
It made me physically unwell. Yeah.
Yeah. It made me feel like I was a decent mage player, knowing that I probably would have done a lot more.
Like, there were no sheeps going out. There were no blizzards going out. Apparently, he didn't have the spec for blizzard for slows, but, like, that's exactly why I run that spec.
Oh, no! He does run this. That's like the one out I was giving him in my mind. Maybe he doesn't have the spec for slows on blizzard. That's like the first thing I said. That's like, maybe he doesn't have blizzard spec properly, so it's not going to be able to... Dude, he's telling on himself so bad. Holy crap. So he does have it spec'd for that specific scenario. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah.
Because, like, when it goes sideways, you save lives, man.
Oh, 100%. And Blizzard is like...
Yeah.
Okay, this is...
Oh, that's so bad. Yikes.
Okay,
That makes it
at
worse.
this point, it is comical. It is. I can't say it's f***ing comical. Y'all have dug up some gemstones. Jesus.
I can't believe that clip is out there. Just, oh my god. This is great. This is content.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it takes away from the game, and I think it takes away from the experience, and it leads people to be like, "Oh, he could just petri out. This isn't that scary."
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
to be real with you, some of the best moments that I've had inside of dungeons are because, oh, we're all going to die if we don't execute this perfectly, and we hardened up at that moment. We kicked some ass, and we got to live. You know, I.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh dude. He just keeps going. It's so bad. We harden up chat.
Made it all the way to
Thor?
60 now without dying because of that, because we didn't give up in that.
Oh, I can't. Oh, man. Yeah, that's rough. Again, it just really comes down to Pirate just has to say, hey, listen, looking back, my bad. I don't know what to... If he can't do... That's crazy. That's crazy to me. If he can't look back at this and be like, yeah, I could have absolutely done a lot. It's not even... It's not
about the fact that you could have done a lot. Like he played bad. Whatever, it is what it is. It's two things. It's obviously showing that you didn't care enough to even look back at your teammates and see if you could help them somehow. Number one. And number two, being condescending as fuck and being an asshat and just being a jerk overall to the people in comms after they died. Like, you're alive. You should just be happy I got out of here. Even if you were being selfish about it. Don't then start digging into them and just being an asshole on top of them being dead, you know? It's just bad behavior. The second one more than the first one, obviously.
crazy. It's basic. It's basic. That's it. And he didn't, it's not like he went out of his way and killed these people. He didn't pull out a gun and shoot them. But he definitely had the ability to stop it and did not.
Sure.
And then said he didn't have the ability to stop it. Confidently, over and over, while everyone's disagreeing with you. Okay, I'm just looping at this point. I'm kind of bored of this, but...
What do you want, man?
Let me say it again.
He already said his piece.
Pirate.
Go on.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear God.
I want to speak to him because I didn't speak to him correctly. I said it again. We all did mistakes, bro. Like I didn't say, we are just blaming you. It's about the zero accountability is what makes us so mad.
There's no zero accountability, dude. Everyone can do something better.
you-
But when you open up and
No,
you yell
you-
over another
no,
person
listen,
like
can
you were doing
I
earlier?
speak?
Nah, I'm good.
You
See ya. I'm not doing that again with him. Nah, he did it the first time. I'm not doing it a second one. Not interested.
I mean, kind of to be fair, the guy, I don't know who he was talking to, but the other guy is like, he's a little bit annoying. I'd probably be pissed off too. I could see myself kicking him out as well. I don't know. It's hard to say. Something irks me about the other guy as well. You can see where it's going. I don't know. It's I don't know. I can understand it.
So it's very cringe. It's very, very cringe. I mean, I don't think it's a G kick. I think it's definitely like, I would consider Pirate not a mage. Like, I was doing UBRS the other day, and we had 9 people, and we needed a mage. Because mages save lives. Like, when shit hits the fan, you need a mage. The rank 1 Blizzard's crazy. I would not consider Pirate a mage. It's a glorified Shadow Priest with only a selfish power word shield. Or a self-power word shield. That's essentially how I
mean, he's kind of on point here, actually. Like, that's literally what happened there. He's a Frostbolt caster, that's it.
see that.
Occasionally, he burns his entire mana pool for one max rank Blizzard to pad his DPS, but
I don't know what to say.
What's a Shadow Priest? It's a priest that specs into actually dealing damage. It's mostly good for PvP. It sucks for PvE, except for like having one in a group is pretty good because it has certain like advantages, but you only have like one per raid max. At least that's how it used to be. I don't know if it's different now.
But like, I don't know what y'all want to say. Yeah, he roached out. I agree. Absolutely panicked and did not perform at all. Did not perform under pressure. Zach Asman's take?
Killed him.
Nothing PirateSoftware could have possibly done would have changed the outcome of this fight.
What a trash take. Holy shit. That's one of the... Wow, damn, dude. Really? I mean, I almost always agree with Asman's stuff. That's a shit take.
Not a single thing.
I wonder if it has to do with the fact that they're very close in viewer count and they're both playing MMORPGs a lot, and PirateSoftware has a ton of hours in Ashes of Creation, and Asman has like really likes Ashes of Creation. I wonder if there's like a camaraderie there and he just wants to talk good about him. But what a shit take.
Is he rage baiting?
I take it back. He might be rage baiting. He actually might be farming content. That could actually be what it is, dude. Maybe.
He's rage baiting, right? Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
I don't think Asman...
He's farming YouTube.
Not a single thing about this in even the slightest amount of way.
Oh, is Yamato in his chat arguing with him? Okay, so this is just like a self-insert.
You have to run. It was literally the only option. It's how he runs and doesn't look back. Yeah, exactly this. Like, you can... That would piss me off watching his point of view so much.
Asman just wants to... No, Asman has no clue what's going on here.
Asman trolling, but he knows is wrong. No, it has nothing to do with who did it. It has to do with who said what and did what. The person doesn't matter. It's not relevant who the person is.
What? Let me go back. What is he saying?
Having somebody who just spammed a CC at a boss that's immune to CC.
The boss isn't what killed him. The boss doesn't matter. The boss is fine. You kill bosses, no problem. Like, you're supposed to kill them. It's the fact that there's a lot of trash. Truth be told, they didn't even need to run. It's just CC all the trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is rage bait. Okay, no, he's trolling. I don't care. And if he isn't, that's even more pathetic. He's calling Yamato a noob for trying to stun the boss. Well, yeah, Yamato would probably agree. Like, yeah, I didn't know I couldn't stun the boss. My bad. Sure. Probably, yeah, you're right. Cool. Anyways, Pirate could have CC'd all those mobs. Like, that's it.
TLDR, it's not fair to dogpile on Pirate and only blame him for roaching the fuck out. Everybody made big mistakes. The tank made a mistake with the pathing and keeping the pack there instead of pulling it back. The rogue made mistakes with distract. The mage made a mistake of roaching the fuck out. The druid made a mistake of ass pulling. And the only one who played perfect was the priest. He was the Giga Chat of the group. He died. Snoopy played really well, actually, after he ass pulled to try to save everybody. He saved Ozzy. And what else? Yeah, if Pirate thinks he did nothing wrong and he played 100% right, I completely disagree with that. He should have stayed with the group, helped them get out. He did roach super hard.
Absolutely base take. I mean, what do you expect? Like, Zico's one of the best PvPers in the world, so absolutely perfect take.
So
I can't confirm anything about the Druid player or the Rogue player or the Warrior player, because first of all, I don't know what they did. I never played those classes, really, and I don't know what the mobs do, but I'll take his word for it.
If his attitude is like, yeah, I did nothing wrong with you guys, I don't agree with that, but I don't also agree with it's only his fault. All right? There it is.
That's absolutely
Perfect
true.
take.
I agree with that. It's a summary. But yeah, if he's I did nothing wrong. What type of like some I can never fuck up once challenge type of thing? I don't know.
Just no mages, keep healer, and control class, no better in the game. That's absolutely correct. 100%. That's like one of the main reasons you even bring a mage to a group is because of the utility it brings. It brings you sheep, so you can like turn one mob off for the entire fight. It brings you massive CC, so you can actually slow things down in case of emergencies. It brings you pretty decent single target DPS as well. On top of that, it gives you, it just has such a great toolkit. You have Ice Nova to deal with like mobs coming at you. That's why I love playing Mage. It's just such a toolkit. I mean, mages are like definitely the favorite class of the devs back in Classic WoW. It just does everything.
That's the correct check. I agree.
You think you played perfectly? No. When have I ever said I felt like I played perfectly? You got the dummy used? Let me look at the clip.
I mean, he did kind of say, this is not my fault, and I didn't do anything wrong. You said run, I ran. I played it like I was supposed to. Like, he did say that.
Okay. I mean, he definitely made it seem like he thought he played perfectly, so that's kind of contradicting. No, it's as simple as, guys, I'm sorry,
He did say I think he couldn't have done anything better, something like that, around the beginning. I'm not going to go back to it, though.
Could have blizzarded, I could have done things, and I think it might... Maybe he says it wouldn't have helped. Okay, he's wrong. Again, it's just a matter of accountability. That's all this is. At the end of the day. He abandoned his team. You guys are still leaking clips on this. Grubby as well here? Oh, great.
Pirate, can you kite them with a blizzard? Stay at distance and kite them with a blizzard.
Yes.
Can you help slow the mobs, Pirate? This would be asking to help. This is not asking to help. Why are you running?
The thing is, you're expecting him to be competent. You don't have to like tell him those things. Like, everyone is so busy trying to do their part, right? The tank is trying to do his part. The druid's trying to do his part. The priest is trying to do his part. The rogue is trying to do his part. They can't take their time off of their immediate focus of doing their part to try to like give a tutorial to PirateSoftware what he's supposed to do, right? Like, this is like Mage 101. Pirate has to know what to do. And when they see him running, it's like, why are you running? Like, you don't have time to actually analyze what he's, that's not your job.
Bro!
To be fair,
like, I do get that he might feel that, but you shouldn't say that during, because it's gonna distract Snoopy and Sarah as well.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's devil's advocate to be played here. But
I don't agree with that at all.
There is devil's advocate to be played. But it was still a complete roach out.
100%.
Even with Yamato, why are you running? That meme or whatever, but I don't know. Mother was gone. I mean, it's just bad.
Why are you running?
I don't care.
Yeah, here's the other thing that a lot of people don't understand. Do you want to know one of the reasons why I'm more hesitant to dive in and maybe die for a scenario like that?
You don't have to dive in. Blizzard is a long-range spell.
Where I already know that it's very lost?
Like I myself said when I was looking in the beginning, I would not walk up to that mob pack and use Ice Nova probably, because it's risky.
I'm one of the primary guild enchanters.
Whatever.
I have Crusader on this character. I have all of this saved up for the guild. That's the point. If I'm going back in, I'm going back in because I know it's salvageable.
It's not a big
because
deal.
There's maybe a chance, or I'm kill number 3.
So basically, my account is worth too much, and your accounts are worth less. So you guys just die. Like that's. I mean, there is to be said, like, if you're in the same guild, some accounts are worth more than others, especially if they're main enchanter, because these enchants cost a lot of money to get, and they're very hard to get. Crusader is extremely expensive to get. But that's still besides the point. There was a million things you could have done proper. Like, this is such a shit take, because there's a million things you could have done safely to help your team. So you're trying to pretend that those things would have maybe gotten you killed. They wouldn't have gotten you killed. What you instead have to say, if you want to use this argument, you should have said the following. All right, guys, hear me out. When I was running, I did some risk analysis in my head. I'm like, yeah, I'm the main enchanter. I can't afford to die. And in my mind, I entirely forgot that I can use Mana Gem and Blizzard from afar with rank 1 Blizzard. In my mind, my only out was to walk up in Frost Nova. And I'm like, well, I can't do that because I might die and we're going to lose all our enchants. So instead I ran away, trying to salvage the character, save the character. My bad. I forgot what options I had because I panicked. That's fine. You can use this argument for that. But this argument does not mean you did the right thing. Because again, you could have saved the group with no risk to yourself. You just played shittily. So this is like more of a, he's trying to move the argument. Like, it's just a bad argument. It's irrelevant to the discussion. There's no relevancy here. You were not risking anything if you played properly. He just doesn't want to admit that he played bad.
There is no reason for that shit. None.
He is one of the guild's primary enchanters. However, we have like 10 primary guild enchanters, and one could argue that we have too many still.
Okay, now his argument's entirely in the shitter. If there's multiple enchanters in the guild with those same enchants, yeah, your character is worth the same as everyone else's. Never mind, I take it back.
Nathan, Cobalt, Vey, him.
Never mind. I take it back.
There's more. I named 4, but I know there's more.
The boss was the main threat in that situation. He can't be slowed. That's almost never true. Okay, again, I don't know what the boss or those mobs do because I quit the game before this dungeon was released. But the fact remains that the tank had aggro on the boss. You're not going to pull aggro off the boss by casting rank 1 Blizzard. Like, you're not. What you're going to do is make sure that all of the trash mobs that are walking along the boss get a massive slow and they don't attack your group. So you just basically kite the boss outside of the... Like, the exit was pretty close by. The problem is you have too many ads on you. Ads do a lot of damage in the game. Boss is not an issue. If the boss is actually... Okay, let me explain something to you. It's actually maybe even better that the boss doesn't get slowed. I mean, it's not really, but... Understand this. The fact that the boss is slow immune and the ads are not means you have a 100% chance to separate the boss from the ads. That makes tanking the boss and kiting the boss and keeping aggro on the boss for the warrior a piece of cake. Because he has no other ads to worry about damaging him. All you do with Mage is just drop your rank 1 Blizzards. Just keep dropping them. And the boss gets isolated. And now the tank only has to tank the boss, and the priest has an easy time keeping the tank alive. It's easy.
Chat's gonna have to help me. There's a ton of Fizz. Oh yeah, Fizz can do it. Hydra can do it. I know there's more too. There's like probably 10, really big, 300 enchanting, and all of them have Crusader. The only way I would like accept that as like a holy shit, my life is worth a lot is if you had something like the Lionheart pattern, right? If Noth was playing his mage and was 60, Lionheart Helm pattern, yes, your life is very important. Or if we've been running MC and we've gotten like the actual rare patterns that are actually good and actually rare, like oh, here we go, all bosses. So all bosses can drop healing power and spell power. Like, these are extremely important. Sharpening stones as well for blacksmiths, also massively important. So those are the only things that are actually rare where I give a f about your profession. I don't care otherwise. I don't. Means nothing. Summit clip. I don't need to see everyone's f***ing opinion.
Not because there's maybe a chance.
Oh my, it's him reacting to the clip.
How much does Summit actually play? Because I know Summit plays quite a bit of MMORPGs, similar to Shroud, but is he how much has he played?
Just watch.
I remember he started Classic really late, right? He started playing Rogue, I think.
There was
Ridiculous.
no reason for that shit.
And he kept losing 1v1 duels, but he kept at it. Or was that Shroud? I forget.
None.
None.
None what's.
How can you say there's no... Bro, you can't say that, man. No reason for that. How about a couple 60s? That's a reason.
Whatsoever.
What a base take from Summit. What a base take. You know what it also is? Like, it could be the case. One could easily argue Summit's entire thing was CSGO, right? He played team games his entire life. So he has ingrained in his mind, I'm part of a team, right? And it's not just about me. I mean, he was a professional gamer, right? He played professionally. He knows that you play for the team. You don't play necessarily just for yourself. So that could be a really big factor here. Yeah, he was a CSGO pro, exactly. So he has the right, he has the right background to really analyze this from a, what are you bringing to the team? What is your job?
What?
That's why it's probably so shocking to him. Soda is an old school, he's one of the OG players for World of Warcraft. OG streamers. He's been streaming WoW for forever.
Man.
Yeah, it's not worth it to risk that.
What? Bro, then it's not... You understand the other end of that, right?
Then nobody should risk their life for you either. It's just a shit attitude to have.
Oh, he's gonna look
at
at the camera.
That means it's not worth anybody to group with you, knowing that that's your thought process.
Yep.
That they are literally risking by grouping with you.
Especially if you're a tank. Or if you're the tank is probably the scariest position to play because it just takes 1 second for the healer to look at their Netflix monitor to get you killed. Now imagine knowing that the mage who's supposed to peel ads off of you and help you out in shit situations is not going to do their job. You're just going to die as a tank every time. I would never, after seeing this clip, group with PirateSoftware as a tank. I'd probably group with him if I was a DPS, but as a tank I would never do it. Unless, again, I wanted to steal his audience or get his viewers to watch me, or if it was a self-interest because he's a big streamer. But if he was a nobody and I saw that, I'd never group with him after that. If I was in a position where he could get me killed, because that's a really shitty attitude to have in a group.
What? Yeah. That's what you're saying. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, no, it's just, okay, stop leaving me clips. I don't care anymore because it's not going to change my opinion. It's just the weirdest hill I've ever seen someone die on. It really is. Weirdest hill. And everyone's telling you this hill is stupid and you're wrong. And you're just telling, no, I really like this hill. This is my hill and no, you're not safe there. It's a bad hill. Stop. What a dumb situation.
Wow. I mean, great way to end the video. What a dumb situation. I agree. Holy crap. What a dumb situation. I'm shocked, man. Actually, I came into this thinking, you know what? I'm probably going to agree with Pirate because he's a reasonable guy. Not that reasonable, at least in this scenario. Yep. Pretty crazy. Not what I expected to see. Changed my opinion on Pirate by a lot. Yeah, me too, man. I mean,